Hello, my dear friends and regular companions of the Explore Steps channel. Before I say anything, let's just stay silent for a few seconds. For those whose place in these streets is now empty, for the families who have one less person at the table, for the mothers still holding their phones, for the fathers who don't know how to answer the question, when are they coming back? Some pains never become headlines. Some griefs never turn into statistics, but they stay in people's lives forever. May they rest in peace. Now let's walk a little. Not as a filmmaker, not as a spectator, just as an ordinary person. These people passing by us, none of them are just pedestrians. Each one carries a story. That man walking fast, he's probably late for his second shift. That woman standing in front of the shop window, she's calculating, if I buy this, what do I give up? There was a time when shopping was simple. We went out. We had things we needed and things we wanted. But now, most purchases get removed in our heads before we even reach the store. People cross half their list out before arriving at the market. Here, the street is still the same. Lights are on. Shops are open. There is noise, but the sound has changed. You hear less. Give me 2 kilos. You hear more. I'm just looking. Thanks. The market used to be more than a place to buy things. It was a place to feel good. People walked without rushing, asked prices without fear. Kids asked for things and usually got them. Now kids ask less. They grew up earlier. They learned to look at their father's wallet before speaking. Nobody officially announces things are bad. But it's in the details, in the seller's pause after saying the price, in the forced smile of the customer, in the famous line, "Let me walk around first." We buy less, we compare more, and we hope to find it cheaper even when we know we won't. The economy isn't just dollars and charts. The economy means fewer gatherings, simpler birthdays, travel turning into a walk in the nearest park, people saying more often, "Not this year, maybe next year." There's something strange too. No one is completely hopeless, but no one is comfortable either. Everyone lives in an in-between state. Not good, not a disaster. Something between "it'll pass" and "I don't know what will happen." Fathers speak less, mothers calculate more, young people think more, and children understand earlier. That early understanding might be the biggest change of these years. Iran has seen hardship before: war, sanctions, crises. But this one is quieter. Nothing explodes. Nothing collapses suddenly. Everything just slowly becomes smaller. Tables, dreams, plans. And yet, life hasn't stopped. Mornings still have lines for fresh bread. Parks are still crowded in the evening. Tea is still brewed at night. People still sit together, still joke, still talk about the days things were cheap, not maybe out of longing.
انواع دستبند تابند بدن
A silent resistance exists, not in slogans, not in the news, in continuing. People still work, still help each other, still lend money, still look out for one another. Here, hope isn't something big, it's small. A cheaper price, a salary arriving, a child getting accepted somewhere, or even just one day without worry. People have held life together with small hopes. Maybe this isn't an easy period for Iran, but it isn't a paused one either. Life here has slowed, become harder, but not silent. These streets, these people, these routines aren't breaking news, but they are reality. A reality repeated every day and continuing every day.
Başla tamam ya.
Maybe tomorrow will be better, maybe later, maybe harder than we imagine. But one thing is clear. People here have learned how to live in difficulty, not because they chose to, because they had to learn. And despite everything, when they pass each other, they still make room. They still insist politely. They still say, it was nothing, which means something is still in its place, something inflation can't erase. Here, life may not be easy, but it flows slow, tired, yet ongoing. Because this is Iran, and its people, even when life gets hard, still keep living.
خانم برس داد ارزانی 10 تا انگشتر 130 تومن کل کارا را افسری تا کفش بیاور داخل
داره